Hey guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. So we're back in Minecraft Bedrock because a brand new beta has released 1.20.60.23 and this adds the armadillo to the game. The armadillo is currently within Bedrock. It will be coming to Java soon. They have said, they haven't given a release date. Probably be later this week or early next week. If you don't know how to get the experimental toggles, I will quickly just show you, although it should be self-explanatory at this point. So first of all, you want to make the world survival or creative, depending on how you want to test the armadillo. But the main thing you need to change, you need to go down to the experimental toggle at the bottom here, and you just need to enable the armadillo and wolf armor. Once that is enabled, turn on experimental anyway, and you will have the experimental toggle enabled for armadillos and wolf armor. Now the armadillo is experimental, so things will change between now and the final release. The armadillo is scared of threats being players sprinting. I am now sprinting around and the armadillo has jumped into its shell. If it don't detect a threat for 3 seconds, it will then jump back out of its shell. Other threats are undead mobs. And the third threat is players in vehicles or on boats, horses, anything like that. Now, the actual armadillo won't jump into its shell if it's in water, in air, or being fed. And the food source for the armadillo is the spider eye. The armadillo will be tempted by spider eyes. I can lure it to wherever I want. It can also be bred with them. If we breed two together, we will see what a baby armadillo looks like, and it looks really cute. A few things about armadillos. You can brush them to get a scute from them. This has to be an adult one though, you cannot brush a baby. And they seem to be infinitely brushable, which I think is a bit overpowered. There should be some kind of cooldown to this. And the thing that makes it even more overpowered, it can be done with dispensers. If I throw a dispenser right here and put a button on the dispenser and then an armadillo in front of it, and I click the button, as you can see, it's brushing the armadillo with the brush inside the dispenser. It does seem to hurt the brush quite a bit though. They do also drop scutes randomly. I don't know the randomness between them. It could be quite common, but I'm not too sure. Currently, it seems like the best way to get the scutes is just by brushing them with a brush. Armadillo scutes do also have a use. You can make wolf armor with them like so. 3 down the side, 1 in the center, and then 2 at the bottom. And that gives you wolf armor, which you can then equip onto your pet wolf. Now the thing with the wolf armor, it has to be your wolf to have armor equipped to it. You cannot equip armor to a wolf that isn't yours or a wolf that isn't tamed. This one is currently not tamed. I am clicking but nothing is happening. If I quickly just tame this wolf with some bones, it won't actually let me tame it currently because it's chasing some, that's not the correct mob. It won't let me tame it currently because it was chasing some rabbits. It has now stopped, and if we tame it, there we go, it is now tamed. Let's also test this with babies. I know the answer to this, but just to show it. It won't let you put armor on baby wolves, which is sad. It is only adult wolves. And now this adult wolf is tamed. If I click the wolf armor on it, the wolf armor will be equipped onto the wolf. And you can actually remove wolf armor by shearing the wolf. Doesn't really make sense, but that is how you get the wolf armor off the wolf. And once again, you can only get the wolf armor off the wolf if it is your wolf. If you go to another player's wolf and try to shear the wolf armor off of it, it won't work. And also, to answer any questions, you cannot dye the wolf armor. There is no way to dye it currently. I have tried quite a few different ways. I've also tried clicking the dye onto the wolf, and there is no way to currently change the color of it. Wolf armor on wolves acts like diamond horse armor on horses. If we just explode a creeper right next to the wolf, okay, it killed it. But that also does answer another question. If your wolf is to die, the wolf armor will be dropped on the floor so you can pick it up and give it to another pet. In the Minecraft monthly video that they showcased armadillos and wolves, they did show the wolf surviving a creeper explosion. It seems like the creeper has to be a few blocks away for the wolf to survive, otherwise the wolf will die. So it seems like that it does give him a little bit of protection, just not much. Because if I was to place a wolf down and get it tamed with no armor, and placed the creeper 2 blocks away, that one didn't die either. So maybe something's bugged with the wolf armor currently. It is said that the armadillos will spawn in the savannah. They're meant to spawn here now. I've flown around and I can't seem to find any, so they could just be quite rare. When it is rolled up in a ball like this, you will not be able to feed it or it will not move. It will stay still until it is unrolled, and it unrolls about 3 seconds after not detecting any threats. Dispensers cannot equip or unequipped wolf armor onto a wolf. This can only be done by the player. And a few sound effects for the armadillo. There is it when it's being punched. Also, here is its death sound. It has about 7 hearts by the sounds of it. While editing the video, there is a few other things I want to test. So, at the beginning, we showed the wolf with the wolf armor. Well, I now want to try, if we tame this wolf and punch it, how many hits does it take to die with a diamond sword? That's 1, that's 2, that's 3. So that one takes 3 hits. Now, if we do the same with one with wolf armor, that takes 4 hits. So it only has 1 extra diamond sword hit between the non-armor and armor, which is kind of good, but also not kind of good. I think it maybe needs to be increased a little bit more in how much protection it gives. Although this is the first experiment of the armadillo, so hopefully it does change in the future. A few other things I did want to mention. The armadillo is classed as a neutral mob. I don't know if that means it attacks. Let's see. Neutral normally means that it will attack the player. So if I go in survival mode, it won't attack me by default. I am around it. I'm not going to sprint because it will jump into the ball if I sprint. And it doesn't seem to be attacking me. I can still lure it with the spider eyes. I can still breed it. If I start sprinting, it will jump into a ball though. Now the question is, let's make it come back out of the ball. If I punch it, is it going to try and kill me? No, it doesn't. So I don't know why it's classed as a neutral mob. It doesn't seem to be aggressive towards the player. I punched it right there and it just ran away. It didn't try to bite me or anything. Maybe it's only neutral to hostile creatures. So if a zombie was to punch it, maybe it would punch the zombie back. I've now set it to nighttime so the zombies don't die. And I've also gone back to creative mode. If I get a zombie, obviously zombies are undead mobs, and undead mobs are a threat to armadillos. Let's now place the zombie down. Let's not sprint, because I don't want it to be a threat to me. I want the zombie to be the threat. It's jumped in its shell, and it doesn't seem like zombies are bothered by armadillos. Is that because it's in its shell and it's technically like hidden? If I spawn one, they jump in their shell instantly. So it doesn't seem like zombies care about armadillos, and I don't know if there's a way I can test to see if the armadillo will bite the zombie. So I'm not too sure why they're classed as neutral mobs. They must have some way they attack other mobs or the player if they are classed as neutral. Neutral, if you're not too sure what that means, it means that it won't attack unless provoked, like bees and stuff like that. And I don't know if it has any custom sounds or anything. I haven't been able to test it. But anyway, I think that is where I'm going to end this video. I'm only showcasing the armadillo and the wolf armor. It seems to be very early in development, and it doesn't seem to have many cool, unique uses apart from being able to brush it. It gives brushes a new use. But anyway, I'll see you guys in another one very soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.